Whoa.
You do not, we don't, no. Not a good idea.
Why?
Not a good idea. Not a good idea.
What's going on?
You see, the puppet, he kind of threw up on Carrie's foot, and then Carrie called him a bad puppet, and then he bit her, and now there's lots of damaging things going on. There's stuff being thrown and lots of screaming and yelling.
What?
We should go somewhere. We should go to Dave's house. That's what we should. We should go to Dave's house. We should not be here because it's scary, and the fire hare is angry, and that's not a good thing.
Well, let's go to Dave's house then.
You lead the way. I don't.
Okay.
Hurry, go.
Okay.
Go. God.
What? You see him?
No. Dave. David. David.
He's here, right?
Well, he should be. I mean, I don't see why he's not. I mean, it's not like he leaves.
Well, wait, he walked home, right?
It was like 2 weeks ago. I'm sure he's home by now.
Yeah, he's got to be, right?
It's not like he's a social butterfly. I mean, where else could he be? He went to Toys R Us already like 3 times, I'm sure. He's got to be here.
Well, why isn't he answering?
I don't know. I mean, he's got to be here.
He's sad day.
Hear that?
He walks away. No game to play for him today. Perhaps one day he'll get to play Hulk's game, but not today. That's why we say.
Is that Dave?
I think so.
Dave?
Jason, Dan, my friends.
Have you been walking for 2 weeks, Dave?
You know, things were easier in Bill Bixby's day. I guess people were more trusting in the 70s.
What did you do for food all of this time?
Oh, for a while there I joined a pack of wolves and we would go on the hunt for food and freedom.
Really? Wolves?
They could have been squirrels.
Well, we thought we'd, glad you're here, because, we thought we'd come here to play a game. Long story short, Puppet Devall threw up on Carrie's foot, and then bit her, and then she got mad.
Yeah, the puppet.
No, I think you're missing the important part here. Firehead is angry. We had to escape.
Okay.
Well, why don't you come in? Oh, actually, I mean, it's your house. Why don't you?
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice of you, Jason.
Oh.
That's kind of you invite me in.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, Dave. Oh.
I'm sorry. I've been with wolves for 2 weeks.
Oh, I thought you said squirrels.
This is for debate.
Oh.
Debatable. All right, hang on. Let me get a shower.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my God. You go shower.
Yeah, you wait right there.
You go shower. We'll roll the credits and we'll meet you inside. Oh.
Dude is rank.
Wow. He's been walking for 2
I like to
weeks.
soak, so it may be a while.
Oh. God. Roll the credits.
Please.
Oh.
The smiles around, 'cause there's a new game in town. It's time to excite at the roll of the dice. With friendship comes epic wins and defeats. It's a land of adventure with board.
Hey gang, welcome to Board. Another week, another game. Of course, as you can see, we're not in the Devall household because
Where are we?
well, bad things were happening, so we're at Dave's.
Oh yeah, we ran away.
Yeah.
It was a scary, scary place.
Yeah. Well, not as scary as the smell when Dave walked by.
I know, right?
Holy crap.
Yikes.
Well, I guess that's what
Where's
happened.
he been?
Oh, he's been walking for 2 weeks.
Why?
His car's at my house. I don't know why he just didn't take his car.
He's a weird guy.
He was sad. No Hulk game. Sad, sad Dave.
Look, I didn't even know he wanted to play the whole game. That's his fault for not telling us beforehand.
We didn't even know he was there. How did he get in my house? I'm still trying to figure that out.
Well, I don't know. You probably let him in or something.
Okay, I'm old, but I'm not that old.
Didn't he call and say, "Hey,
No.
can I come over and play a game with you"?
No, somehow he just came
Are
out
you
of
sure
the
you
laundry
just
room.
didn't forget to tell me that he was coming over to play games?
No. Dave sometimes just magically appears at my house. I don't know how. It's weird.
All right.
He's a big guy, but he can move swiftly. It's
you
crazy.
say
He's like a ninja.
Like a ninja?
He's like a ninja. He's But anyway, gang, this show is all about board games from the 50s to today and shows you the best and the worst of what board games have to offer. Well, we don't have to unlock a closet door this time.
Thank goodness.
We just need to go downstairs and Dave, are you? Yeah. How'd you get down there already?
Well, I mean, he
My house.
yeah,
No.
he walked in.
Well, the bathroom and the shower's up here, though.
Are you sure there's not one down there? Look, if I had a giant toy room, I would make sure I installed a shower and a bathroom. I'm sure there's one down there.
What would you ever get done if you had a giant toy room like that? Nothing. Your career would be nothing. Pixel Dan would be a hermit in his
I
own house.
would have so many options to choose from for things.
But you'd have too many that you wouldn't be able to. Anyway. Let's go downstairs and let's see what Dave has to play. I'm sure he's got something cool for us to play.
I bet it's a Hulk game. No? Not a Hulk game? Not a Hulk game?
Are you okay?
No.
Oh.
Maybe someday.
I didn't
Dave
mean
will
to bring
play.
it up.
I know.
It was-
Thanks.
Yeah.
Made him sad. Well, let's go down. Let's go
All right.
downstairs.
Let's go
It'll be
down.
fun. Be careful, don't fall.
Well, I know how to walk downstairs.
Oh, okay, good. Hey,
Hey,
dude.
guys.
What's up, dude?
Not much.
How's it going? I'm glad you bathed and cleaned
Yeah,
up.
me
You
too.
cleaned up nice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Looks good down here. You did a lot of work. Looks good.
Whoops.
What's
What's up, Dan?
going on, dude?
I thought we were at Dave's house.
We are.
We
at
are.
Dave's house.
We are at Dave's.
At my house.
This
This
is
is your basement.
this is
Oh, this is my
it's
basement.
Dave's basement.
This is your basement.
No, this
No,
is
this is
Dave's
my
basement.
Danny, every basement looks the same.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Every basement looks the same.
It's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every basement's got stuffed animals and animation cells and ponies and
Yeah.
turtles, and that's how it goes.
I'm not any more happy about it than you are, but I mean,
The laws of the
breaks.
laws of the universe, dude.
That's just how it works?
Laws of the universe.
He just got lucky, I guess. He's into that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's
I've hired people to clean it up. And
Okay.
It just keeps coming back.
Okay, so we're gonna play a game.
Yes.
That's a very cool game. Dark Tower,
Ooh.
a game of electronic
Ooh,
wizardry.
Dark Tower.
We're doing that in this basement.
Yeah, Dave's basement,
my
Dave's
basement.
house.
Which is Dave's basement.
Yeah, well, we just came in from Dave's upstairs.
Yeah, I mean,
Look,
you're
see?
the one that just came in the
Dave's,
door.
Dave's upstairs right there.
Yeah.
Man.
There's
where
my
we came
Jurassic
in.
Park posters.
Yeah,
There's my dog looking
Yeah,
stupid
see?
at us.
That's-
I mean, come on.
that's what happens, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go play Dark Tower.
Let's go play Dark Tower.
Yeah, let's come on, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, come on, it'll be alright.
It'll be good.
It's good. It's good, it's alright. It'll be okay.
Come.
What's wrong, dude? What's wrong?
Like seriously, this is your basement.
I'm glad you took a shower.
No, it's my basement. You know,
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
just
I'm
smell better.
glad it took one too.
Yeah, smell better.
No, it's not.
I had to smell me too, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What?
It's his
What?
basement.
No,
No.
it's my basement. It's always been my basement.
Yeah, we went over this, dude.
Dude, every basement looks the same.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
it
it
does. Jake, you want me to go?
Dang it! This is what everybody's basement looks like.
Doesn't your basement look like this, Dan?
No, it doesn't.
Should.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
positive.
It's the law. Your basement
Yeah,
should appear this way.
I don't think
You don't think it's a law?
It's like a, I don't know, physics,
Yeah.
nature. I don't know.
Well, thanks for letting us. Well, I
Yeah,
should say you didn't really let us come over.
That's true. You sort of barged in after I.
I didn't want to be at my house. It's scary there.
No, whatever, sure.
People, puppets biting people and boom, scary stuff. But
But
we came to play a really cool game, and it's one that some of you may never have heard of. I couldn't get that out. I was
and yet
I was
others
still
requested
recording.
it.
I know, and others requested it. Some people did request it. Are you all right? Are you gonna be okay?
I think I'm gonna be
You
okay.
can
Let's
go?
just play the game.
Okay.
Yeah, let's play
This game is none other than Milton Bradley's Dark Tower. And I'm going to cover Dave up for a second here.
Whoa.
Dave is,
lost.
that's a big box.
It's a fantasy adventure born of electronic wizardry.
It's awesome. You're lost like you've been lost in the woods for 2 weeks.
Yeah, well,
There we go. There we go. Dark Tower
Dark
by
Tower.
Milton Bradley. It's an amazing, amazing game.
It's a very cool game.
Yeah, this is one of those most sought after games that people look for all the time. And it's another one of those really stupid expensive games. I mean,
Yes,
this
yes,
game
it is.
sells for $300-$400 sometimes,
What?
complete with a working tower. It's that hard to find and that difficult to come by.
Well, and the other thing is the little, it's got 3 little light bulbs in it, and those can cost you a pretty penny too.
Yes,
Really?
those are really expensive to replace. So it's cool that Dave, you have this in your possession that we can play it. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this because I'd never heard of this game until Dave said this is a game I had when I was a kid. And
Yeah,
I was
I did have this. I had this game as a kid, and I played it. And you know, it's interesting because if you get really good at it and you really understand it, all you really need is the tower.
yeah,
If you're good at keeping track of stuff in your head.
yeah.
Oh.
So it's pretty cool. Well, let's say we pull the box open and put the game together, and we'll see what happens.
Let's
We'll
do it.
play around.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
it.
do
Cool.
it. Set it up.
Awesome.
Okay, so how do we begin to set this baby up?
Well, there is a bit of substantial setup involved here. First, you unfold the 2 board halves and slide them together.
Well, next you place the 2 corner protector pieces on here, but be careful because as with any old game whose board is made up of flimsy cardboard,
It's moderately solid cardboard.
yeah, what Dave said. As with any game of this age, you have to be very careful when putting items like the corner pieces on so you don't further destroy the board.
Maybe you should let me do that.
What, you don't trust Devall?
Replay that last question in your head.
Oh, good call.
Aww.
After placing the corners on, you then place the tower base in the center of the board. You place 2D batteries in the bottom of the tower. And then you place the tower on top of the base.
Once the tower is placed properly, it will actually rotate 360 degrees around the board, allowing each player to see his and only his gameplay indicated on the tower.
You're jumping ahead. Stop jumping ahead.
Okay, sorry. Jeez.
Next, you place the buildings here onto the board.
Each quadrant here has its own color. So each quadrant, or kingdom, here has 4 buildings of the same color which match the playing pieces for that section.
The buildings all have pegs on the bottom of them which plug directly into the corresponding holes in each kingdom.
The 4 buildings here are the ruins, the bazaar, the tomb, and the sanctuary.
Next, you take all 12 of the small plastic keys here and place them within easy reach of the board.
Then you take the 5 flags and place them in their proper kingdoms. 4 of them, of course, belong to the kingdoms, while the 5th actually belongs on top of the Dark Tower itself.
Each flag here represents a kingdom. Arisalon is represented by a red flag with a yellow lion.
Bryanthia is represented by a blue flag with a pale yellow griffin.
Durnan is represented by a yellow flag with a double-headed falcon.
And the last kingdom here is Xenon, represented by a green flag with a white unicorn.
And of course, the Dark Tower itself. Its flag is a deep red adorned with a black dragon.
Next, each player is handed one of the 4 cardboard scorecards and 10 red pegs.
Hey, aren't those battleship pegs?
Shh, you, shh,
What? Aren't these sub-search pegs?
shh, you, shh. Each player is supplied with 10 warriors, 30 bags of gold, and 25 rations.
Yeah, how do we remember what rations we have left or gold and such if something happens?
Well, that's a good thing. 1, those are what the red pegs are for, Devall.
Yeah, me no math good.
Yeah, we know.
2, the tower itself actually can keep track of each player's rations, gold, and warriors throughout the entire game.
Neat.
Each of these starting rations is represented on the board by the 2 columns for each item. So for example, to record how many warriors you have, you place 2 red pegs in the warrior column, a red peg on the number in the 1 in the left column, and a red peg in the 0 on the right column. Devall, stop stealing my pegs.
Sorry.
What do we do with the remaining 4 pegs after recording our starting totals?
Those go in the 4 empty holes next to the healer for now. We will have use for those very soon.
Ah, good to know.
And to finalize the setup, you place the 4 plastic warrior pawns, the plastic dragon, and the 4 cardboard Pegasi tokens near the central gameplay area for now.
Ooh, is it finally time to start the tower?
Yes, Devall. Now, this entire game is fully controlled and played using the 12 buttons on the tower.
So, wait, no dice? No cards?
No, everything is controlled from the tower.
Wow, that's pretty advanced for a game made in 1981.
I know, the 80s were amazing.
To start, you have to first turn the tower on. There's a switch on the underside of the tower that you have to flip.
And then you have to start the tower by pressing the green Yes Buy button. It will test the windows inside as well as the light bulbs.
Next, we select the level and number of players. Basically, to cycle through the levels here, you press the No In button and select your level. You press the green Yes Buy button. Now, there are 4 different levels. The only difference here is that 3 of the levels will give you different amounts of enemies to fight.
Brigands, Devall. They are called brigands.
Yeah, those things. Levels 1 through 3 all have different amounts of brigands you must fight and defeat within the tower.
The last level, 4, is actually a training and learning level.
A tutorial.
Yeah, that thing.
Okay, let's just play on level 1 here for this time.
Why is it blinking P1 at me, Dave? Why?
Calm down, Danny. It's simply asking for the number of players. You use the same button to cycle through the players as you did the levels, and it will select 3.
Ooh, fancy schmancy with the music and all that.
Okay, so we are set up for 3 players, and the tower is flashing for player 1 to begin their turn.
Okay, who goes first?
Well, the instructions say to decide amongst yourselves, so I pick me.
Well, now wait a minute.
It's my house, my basement, plus I can squash you.
Ooh, point taken.
It just feels, I don't know, awkward? No dice? No cards? I'm scared, Devall.
I'm not holding you.
Before we begin, we must each pick a kingdom to start from, as well as a corresponding plastic warrior, which matches the color on our buildings on our chosen kingdom. I will pick Arisalon, which has the brown building. Hence, I will get the brown plastic warrior. Now each player starts on their kingdom's crest.
Ooh, I'll take Xenon.
And I'll take Brinthia.
Okay, on your turn you get to move 1 space in any direction. After moving your pawn, you then have to press the center blue button, which is labeled Move, and then the magic happens.
Holy poo, what's happening?
Well, I got attacked by brigands, and I defeated them. I won 20 gold, so I moved my left column peg on my gold to 4, and I won a Pegasus token.
Well, what's that do?
Well, you can be rewarded by the tower after battle with one of 5 possible treasures. Gold, which I did get, one of the 3 magic keys which you need in your quest, the Pegasus, the dragon, sword, or the wizard and his curse.
All of those sound awesome, except for that last one.
Gold is self-explanatory. You simply add the rewarded amount to your scorecard.
When you're rewarded with one of the keys, which are 1 per kingdom, you stick it in the corresponding holes at the bottom of your scorecard. The keys to be found are brass, silver, and gold.
And you don't want to ever leave a kingdom without finding a key. You need all 3 to get into the tower.
The Pegasus, at the beginning of your turn, allows you to fly to any territory that resides in the kingdom you are in, or any of the territories of the kingdom directly to your right.
Now, if you already have the key in that kingdom, you can instead fly to a building in any of the other 4 kingdoms, and you can only have 1 card at a time.
So, do we get to keep it after we've used it?
No, once you use it, you place it back in with the others off the board.
The Dragon Sword allows you to automatically kill the dragon if you happen to get attacked when moving. You lose the sword after using it against the dragon, but you gain all the gold and warriors that the dragon has collected up to that point.
And the wizard and his curse isn't as bad as it sounds. Basically, when rewarded with this, you select another player by using the tower, and you're rewarded with a 4th of his warriors and gold. Okay, so I go next. Dave, end your turn.
Oh yeah, to actually end your turn, after the tower has displayed your info from battle, you have to hit the no end button for the tower to move to the next player.
The tower then swivels towards the next player, move, and then hit the move button on the tower. Watch the magic you have. Aww.
Yes, there will be many moves in this game where nothing happens on the tower. End your turn and give it to Dan.
Alright, move. Hit the move button. All right, 47 gold.
So there, on my move, I got 60 gold after the battle and was rewarded with the dragon sword.
Neat. So, what do you do if you weren't, paying attention to the rewards from the tower and stuff?
Then, before you end your turn, hit the replay button to show the rewards again.
Oh, I lost. What does that mean?
Basically, you lose your next turn and go back to the space you just moved from.
Now, just like in real life, if you happen to lose a battle with the brigands, you will lose warriors. This has to be reflected on your scorecard. For instance, I lost 2 of mine, which puts me to 8.
Yeah! Dragon attack. If you get attacked by the dragon and you don't have the dragon sword, you lose to the dragon a 4th of your warriors and gold.
And after the dragon attack, you can take the dragon playing piece and place it anywhere on the map, except for the frontiers, buildings, citadel, or dark tower. Once the dragon is placed on a map space, that space is effectively closed off to all other players until the dragon attacks the next player and they move him off that spot.
Well, what happens when we land on a building then?
Well, when you land on either the tomb or the ruins, they both effectively have the same gameplay. You hit the tomb/ruin button, and the creepy door opens.
Neat! Gold and the dragon sword.
Sometimes in the ruins and tomb you will be attacked by brigands as well. Let's look at the bazaar next. When you land on the bazaar, you press the blue bazaar button.
Now in the bazaar, you can buy warriors, food, a beast, a scout, or a healer. And with the scout, beasts, or healer, you can only buy them once per visit to the bazaar. Also, when purchasing one of these items, make sure to record it with one of the 4 extra pegs on your scorecard. What about the Sanctuary? It's the last building here we have to visit.
When landing on the Sanctuary, if you have lost warriors and food from your initial starting total, the tower automatically will perform a complicated mathematical equation.
For 1982 electronics?
A complicated mathematical equation and will reward you with food and warriors.
What if we land there and don't need any?
Then nothing happens and your turn is over.
Hey, what happens if by chance we, decide to re-enter our citadel?
Well, it kind of acts like the Sanctuary, but if you have discovered all 3 keys and crossed all 4 frontiers, you will be rewarded with a doubling of your warriors.
Ah, neat.
Okay, what do we do once we've collected all 3 keys?
You make your way to the Dark Tower space in any of the 4 kingdoms and hit the Dark Tower button. There will be a riddle that is based on the keys, and each time is different from game to game.
That's right, the order of the keys is always different, so if you guess and get it wrong, your turn is over. But you can try again on your next turn, as you don't have to move off the tower space once you're there.
If you get the riddle correct, the final battle plays out.
Now, if you happen to lose the final battle by basically losing all of your warriors, you have to head to the Sanctuary to build up your ranks again. If you lose in a single-player game in that instance, you lose.
But if you do manage to win, you get not only the victory symbol and music, but that player is declared the winner.
You're not doing too bad. I mean, you're doing
Wait,
pretty bad there, Dave.
How do I have no gold and no food?
You got like...
Wait,
a few
how do you
more-
have...
What?
How do you have 44, 1... It's not a decimal system. You've been stealing my pegs.
No, I haven't.
You just lost my keys.
pegs?
No, I didn't steal you.
Look at this. You steal my pegs.
No,
Man,
no.
Look at that.
Cheater!
No.
I gotta play games with this guy all the time. He always does this.
I feel sorry
Not
for
true.
you.
Gosh,
It's not
dude.
true. No.
How do you lose all the time if you cheat?
Look at me though. I'm doing okay. Doing all right.
Look.
Look.
Well, it's all right.
Yeah, I
Oh,
see
you're
3
in the Dark
keys.
Tower,
Dark
yeah.
Tower. Ooh, go. I hope to
Ready
God
for
Breaker
this?
kills you.
Ready for this?
Oh, I
all
hope
right.
you get destroyed.
Hit the Dark Tower button here. Let's see what we got.
Here we go.
Oh.
And the final battle begins.
Oh, come on, Braggins.
Braggins.
Kill him.
Ah!
Oh, no.
Why do I just have to sit here and watch this happen? I can't even do anything
It's
about
electronic
it.
wizardry.
That's what happens.
Oh, electronic wizardry. Is that a good thing?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that was a good thing. Oh, no. Come on. Really? Worked for us here, electronic wizardry. Not against us. Ah,
Here we go.
no.
Victory! It says it right there. Did you guys see me get that victory?
Yeah.
Did you guys see me get that victory?
Yeah.
No, we saw
I
it.
just slay this dragon. Gah! And now I'm the king of Dark Tower.
Well, now you put your flag in the place of the other.
Oh,
Yeah, you just,
wave my flag. Get out of here, other flag. Victory! I beat Dave, but mostly I beat Devall. Also, you're a cheater, man. What the heck?
I have mixed feelings about this outcome.
What? I didn't
I mean, I'm
cheat.
happy that you lost, but I'm not particularly thrilled that I lost as well.
I didn't cheat.
Cheat? You were stealing
Well,
my
he's-
pegs.
Yeah, at least you played like a fair fight.
Yeah, well.
What's this guy doing?
Yeah.
I don't know what
Maybe
you
if
guys
I didn't have someone like ripping me off every 5 seconds. It doesn't even, the sad thing is it doesn't even matter because it's all kept track of in the tower itself. You can play without the cards, you can play without the pieces. You can play without the entire game if you just have the tower.
Really?
It's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
because
incredible.
The tower keeps track of everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a very interesting game from 82?
Electronic wizard.
You said 81.
81, 82, 81? It's one of those games, especially for its time, is really, really...
It's very advanced.
It's very advanced for its time. the fact that, like Dave said, the tower keeps track of everything that you do in the game. It keeps track of the men, the gold, the food, all of that. It pretty much
extra
is
stuff that you get, the Pegasus and the extra,
keys,
the extra assistance. Yep.
Keeps track of all of that, and that's really cool. I like that the board here is really neat too, because it's just this world with the Dark Tower in the middle, and you're just moving throughout your little lands, trying to complete the keys, trying to get everything you need to fight that final battle, and that's really neat. I guess one of the things that really is kind of frustrating is the complication of the rules. There's so many rules to this game. I mean,
well, it's one of those games where it's complicated at first, but once you get the hang of it, it goes pretty quickly.
I mean, there's 45 pages in this gigantic rule book here. So I mean, there's a lot to go over and a lot to take in. But again, like Dave said, it's all on the tower.
Yeah, the tower runs pretty much everything.
That's
if
cool.
you know what button to push, you're doing well.
Yeah, you just have to know what everything means, which, again, like Dave said, once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad.
That's awesome.
This is a really fun game, though. It's a great game for especially more than 2 people, with 3 people, 4 people. It is a really exciting game. There's a lot that can go right and go wrong in this game. You know, at one point you could think you were going to win, and then you get to the final battle and you're defeated. It's like, you know, it's really a game of chance at that point, because the tower basically decides for you if you're going to win, if you're going to lose. Yeah. So either love the tower or it's going to hate you. I love the little elements to the game, though. I love the little figure pieces for your characters.
Yeah, I love all of it.
All the fantasy stuff was always cool.
The fantasy stuff. I love the little buildings, like, you know, you've got the little tombs, which are just this really rocky, craggy looking place.
And that's usually where you get the keys from.
Yep. You've got the bazaar, which is where you would buy
extra minutes,
food. Yep. You've got the ruins, which are kind of cool.
Again, another place to like hunt for keys and stuff.
And the sanctuary.
Where you're safe.
Yep.
Very cool.
Very cool. The little flags for each player that go in there. You know, again, this is one of those games that if you were to look for out in the wild and find, 9 times out of 10 it's missing pieces. There's something missing, or the tower doesn't work, or the light bulbs are burnt out.
Yeah, the light bulbs, the electronics inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just a nightmare, which is why a working version of this game will cost you a very, very pretty penny. I know Dave...
it sent me back.
It set Dave back quite a bit to find one of these games complete, and the fact that Dave has actually 2 towers, because it came with an extra tower. So
neat.
Yeah, which is cool. So I had like extra light bulbs, most of which worked, and then the one thing is the other one, it works, but if you think that motor is loud, the other one's like...
The other one's grinding.
Yeah, it's...
But yeah, it's a very technologically advanced game for its time, and I think this was really fun until Dave and I lost.
Yeah.
I even cheated.
Hey,
I
look,
didn't cheat. I mean,
you
I didn't
cheat.
No.
It was pretty fun. I gotta admit, I love the winning thing, but I'm still kind of freaking out about this whole basement thing.
What's wrong with the basement thing, dude?
This is your basement.
What?
It's your basement.
No, it's Dave's basement.
This is
Dave's basement. Everyone's basement looks the same, Danny.
All right, guys.
Everyone's basement looks the same.
I think I need to go home and sleep this off.
Sleep what off, dude? You're fine.
I don't really feel good, so...
Are you sure?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but thanks for having me.
Was it Dave's stench earlier that made you ill?
No,
Ow! Well, I'm just saying, you didn't smell right.
I'll see you guys next time.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Be careful. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
Crap. He was my ride.
Oh.
You gotta take me home, Dave.
I think my car's still at your place.
Dang it!
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have hitchhiked.
How am I gonna get home now?
Mm-hmm.
Crap.
No. It's crazy. No. No.